Join me as I dive into the world of stocks and take on the challenge of predicting whether ELF stock will soar in 2025. When it comes to the world of retail, few companies have been able to make a splash like ELF. With their innovative approach to beauty and cosmetics, they've managed to carve out a significant niche for themselves in the market. But as we look ahead to 2025, the question on everyone's mind is, will ELF stock continue to soar, or will it face some turbulence? ELF is facing some stiff competition in the market, with other big names like Sephora and Ulta Beauty vying for consumer attention. And let's not forget about the rise of DTC brands, which are disrupting the traditional beauty landscape. All of this competition is putting pressure on ELF to stay ahead of the curve, and it's going to be interesting to see how they adapt. Consumer trends are also shifting, with more and more people prioritizing sustainability and eco-friendliness. ELF has made some strides in this area, but they still have work to do if they want to keep up with the likes of Patagonia and Reformation. Meanwhile, the influencer marketing space is getting increasingly crowded, and ELF will need to find ways to stand out and connect with their target audience. On top of all this, the company is still reeling from the impact of COVID-19. With many physical stores forced to close, ELF had to quickly pivot to an e-commerce focus. While they've managed to make some progress, it's clear that they still have some ground to make up. Looking ahead to 2025, there are a few key factors that could influence ELF's stock performance. For one thing, the overall health of the economy will play a huge role. If the market continues to trend upwards, it's likely that ELF will see some gains. On the other hand, if we hit a recession, ELF could struggle to stay afloat. Product innovations will also be crucial for ELF's success. They've had some hits and misses in the past, but if they can develop some game-changing products, it could be a major boon for their stock. And let's not forget about the role that e-commerce will continue to play. As more and more people turn to online shopping, ELF will need to stay ahead of the curve and offer a seamless, omni-channel experience. Finally, economic indicators like GDP growth and consumer spending will give us a sense of where the market is headed. If these indicators are strong, it could be a good sign for ELF stock. But if they start to slow down, it could be a warning sign that trouble is on the horizon. So what does it all mean? In my opinion, the most compelling insight regarding ELF's stock trajectory is that they have the potential to make some significant gains in 2025, but only if they can address some of the challenges I mentioned earlier. With the right mix of product innovations, e-commerce savvy, and economic trends, ELF could see their stock soar. In conclusion, ELF's potential growth in 2025 is going to hinge on their ability to navigate the challenges they're facing and capitalize on the opportunities that come their way. Whether or not they can do it remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure, it's going to be an exciting ride. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. What do you think about ELF's stock prospects in 2025? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more insights into the world of stocks and investing.